Hi everyone, and welcome to part 2 of my immune boosting series. In this video, we are going to go over the nutrients required for your immune system to function optimally and foods that you can eat that are high in these nutrients.
So here you see a list of nutrients for supporting the immune system, and this is by no means an exhaustive list, but these are some of the most important or most crucial ones to directly support the immune system and the systems such as the mitochondria that are required to continue to help the body function and to provide enough energy for the body to fight infection. Magnesium is one of those nutrients that is generally recommended to be taken as a supplement because it is no longer found in high enough quantities in the soil and therefore in our foods. So it's really difficult to get enough magnesium just from your diet. Glutathione is also, glutathione and vitamin D are both nutrients that the body synthesizes and doesn't generally get directly from food. So for vitamin D, we need sunlight and fats, which I talked about in the previous video. For glutathione, there's a few precursors or required nutrients that the body needs. You can get a glutathione in foods, but it isn't always able to be utilized by the body. So one of the precursors to glutathione is sulfur, which is found in cruciferous vegetables. Antioxidants help to fight free radicals and oxidation in the body. Vitamins A, C, and E are also vitamin antioxidants. And zinc helps to activate vitamin A. So here are some foods, and again, this isn't an exhaustive list, but this is kind of a condensed, quick list you can reference to really get all of those nutrients in a smaller list. Now, I highly recommend that you eat a wide variety of vegetables. In order to get all of those nutrients, one of the easiest ways to do it is to eat the rainbow. So eat fruits and vegetables that are really colorful, all colors of the rainbow, and eat large quantities of them. Like 6 to 8 servings a day. One serving would equal 1 cup of raw or half a cup cooked. So 6 to 8 is a great place to aim for, especially if you're not already there. If you are, then maybe you can set an even bigger goal of 10 cups a day and really get a lot of nutrient-dense foods into your body in order to support your immune health as well as general health within the body. So one of the nutrients not listed on the previous slide that supports the health of the mitochondria is selenium. And the mitochondria are necessary to provide your body enough energy to actually execute any of these functions. So if we want our immune system to work, we need energy. And so we always support the mitochondria. Selenium is one of those nutrients. Selenium is found in Brazil nuts and in mushrooms, especially cremini mushrooms, which are those little brown mushrooms you see, which are my favorite, and shiitake mushrooms, as well as asparagus and some seafood. Magnesium is another nutrient that supports the mitochondria, but again, that's mostly generally recommended to be taken as a supplement. Foods high in vitamin A are carrots, spinach, and a lot of your cruciferous vegetables. That is going to be things like kale, collard greens, beet greens, turnip greens. Swiss chard is also an excellent source of vitamin A, romaine lettuce, even bell peppers. Vitamin C is found abundantly in our foods, and if you're eating those 6 to 8 cups, you're probably getting a fair amount of vitamin C. Bell peppers are really high in vitamin C. Again, a lot of the cruciferous vegetables, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, cabbage, excellent sources of vitamin C. Berries and other fruits, a lot of tropical fruits are high in vitamin C. Vitamin E is found in sunflower seeds. It's found in spinach, asparagus. So you can see that we're getting that repetition of these just generally really good foods, that if you eat these foods, you're going to be getting a ton of nutrients. Again, it's there in the cruciferous veggies, the turnip greens, beet greens. And zinc. You can find that abundantly in pumpkin seeds as well. Again, spinach, asparagus, cremini, and shiitake mushrooms. And then there's also, you see spirulina on the list. That's going to be a great source of a complete protein, meaning it has all of the required amino acids that your body needs that it cannot synthesize. And it's an excellent source of chlorophyll, which again is used by the mitochondria to create energy for the body. Coconut oil has a compound in it called lauric acid, which directly supports the immune system. And garlic has a compound called allicin, again, directly supporting the immune system. And here you see some supplements for the immune system. So we have the magnesium, and again, like you can take any of these in supplements. You can get as much of this from from foods as you can. But if you're in the middle of trying to fight off an infection, if you've moved past the preventive phase and you are currently in the I need to support my innate immune system, my immune system's response, this is where you're going to start, or where you're really going to turn to, is this kind of therapeutic doses of these nutrients. So for magnesium, generally it's recommended to take it to bowel tolerance, which means that you begin with somewhere around 500 milligrams and you slowly increase the dose until your bowels begin to loosen, and at that point, to decrease the dose once, and that's your dose. That's what your body needs. The reason your bowels begin to loosen is because you are no longer able to utilize and absorb all that magnesium, so it's your body trying to shed the excess magnesium. You can do the same thing with vitamin C. Large amounts of vitamin C are not going to hurt you. It's just going to loosen your stools. So as not to waste vitamin C, you can, again, and do it separately from the magnesium, you can start to take it to bowel tolerance. Or if you don't have the time and you just need to start taking it, you can look at doing 1,000 to 1,500 milligrams 3 to 5 times a day. And again, this is for acute treatment. You're already in the middle or the beginning stages of an infection, not just preventative. Vitamin A. This is one that you definitely don't want to take large acute amounts all day, every day. This is if you're, again, in the middle of an infection, 25,000 IU, 3 to 5 times a day. Do not do this if you're pregnant, and only do this for the first 2 days. After that, decrease the dose back down. Zinc, 15 milligrams, 3 to 5 times a day. And then you can also look at doing omega-3s, which you can find. There's vegan supplements of omega-3s, or there are fish oils or krill oil, krill oil is one of the best sources, you could say, of omega-3s. Probiotics are good during this time as well, supporting your gut health. And then vitamin D, if you aren't able to get out in the sun while you're sick, you can take 50,000 IU for 4 days when you're in the midst of fighting off an infection.
All right, that wraps up part 2 of my immune support series. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you back for part 3, where we are going to look at herbs to support the immune system. I'll see you guys then. Bye.